San Antonio, this is Rob for the MetalWorks. I'm here in Austin, yes, to support a true guitar legend I have with me once again, and I'm very proud to deliver to you Mr. ZAKK WYLDE. How are you doing, Zach?
What are you doing, you sexy bastard? And why? So frothing and foaming of the sexicity.
I'm here for you, man. All because of you.
It's good to see you again, man.
Likewise, brother. Likewise, brother. You know, the San Antonio chapter of the Black Label Society is up here to support, man. And all my people out there who are going to see this interview, we want to talk about your new release. Came out, Shot to Hell. Last time we spoke...
21 with a bullet, baby. As our Black Label family is growing and expanding and getting gayer all the time. And sexier.
You're seeing them at all the shows, huh? Coming out. Converts.
Got a sexicity level. It's just, I'm actually terrified. When I get up on stage, it's just like, how can this building contain this much sexicity? It's staggering.
Just have Mr. Big Ray over there screen them out, man.
I know. Well, Big Ray's got to take care. You know, he has the sex meter, the sexification meter, and you know, it's just like it's off the Richter scale, flat out.
Let's talk about Shot to Hell. Last time I had you, we talked about 1919. You said, Rob, this is about my father and what a hard life he lived and how, you know, he persevered. Tell me a little bit about the overall theme for Shot to Hell. What were you communicating there?
More patheticness, and just more patheticness, more suck, and just basically, you know, I of all the Black Label albums, I just figured, you know, with this one, let's just. I mean, they all suck. I go, but this one's got to out-suck every other one of the records. You know what I mean? Come on. It's like, you know, what is it about this album that's better than that's different than the other ones? What? I'll tell you flat out. It sucks more than all the other records. That's how you sell records. All right? So that, you know what I mean? But anyways, you know, there's people when they put it on, they'll go, he's not lying. This does suck. You know what I mean? So anyways, you know, so you aim low. So this way, no one's expectations will be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I know that you wrote a lot of music for this record, and one of the things that quickly has been recognized is there's some more the melodic, the ballad type tracks on this song tracks written by starting up at piano.
Well, you know, it was just like how we do all the other Black Label albums, and even us working on a new Ozzy record, it's the same thing. I mean, you know. When you look at Sabbath and Zeppelin and all the great bands that we love and everything like that, it's just like, you know, it says produced by Jimmy Page on those records. You know what I'm saying, though? Go ahead, brother. You can grab the cold one over there.
That's not mine. That's mine over there.
Oh, wait, you're over here? Okay. Get this. Hold on, kids. We'll be right there. Okay, so, but hey, cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother.
But the whole thing is, you know, when you look back at all those great bands, the thing is, the beautiful thing about those bands is, you know, produced by, you know, if someone were to go in and tell Sabbath or Zeppelin like how to make the records, they know, you know, you don't need to ask for directions when you know where you're going. So, you know, the record company asked me, they go, oh, would Zach want to work with a producer? And I go, well, I said, you must be doing some crack cocaine down there, because I said, if you think you're going to get somebody to come down here and tell me what to do, it's not going to happen. So the thing is, you know, you don't tell General Patton what to do. You know, I mean, he's the guy, and that's that. So I go.
So the people that Roadrunner didn't even attempt to go there with you?
Oh, no. You know, I go, you got to play the game. So, I mean, the bottom line is I go like this. I go, well, you want a big-name producer? I said, because I produce all these records. So I go like this. I go, this is the way it goes. I go, I'll call Mikey Beinhorn up, because Mikey's a good buddy of mine, and Mike's a sweetheart, and he's a super talented guy. So I go, Mike. He's like, Jackass, what are you doing? I go, nothing. I go, listen. You want to make some cash? And he just says, well, what do you got going on? I go, this will be the easiest money you've ever made in your life. I go, just show up whenever you want, get loaded, and just go, you know, just go, hey, Zach, your singing's a little sharp on this one, or flat, and the guitar playing sucks. And then just go, all right, I got to go pick up the kids. I'll see you later on. You know what I mean? Here's the dough. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? So I go, Mike, just come on down. And, you know, he goes, well, what are we doing? I go, Mike, it doesn't matter. Just come on down. And I go, and I love working with Mike anyway, because it's just like, when we jam together, it's like always super easy. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, I go, because I'll be always the first one to tell you, I can get it better. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. You know what I mean? Until you get it right. I mean, that's what you do. I mean, I don't need somebody to sit around here and wipe my ass and lick my balls. You know what I mean? I know what's going on. You know, I mean, if I threw an interception on the quarterback for your team, you don't have to go, nice throw, jerk off. I go, yeah, no shit. You know what I mean? I already feel bad enough. You know what I mean? Because I'm letting the guys down. You know what I'm saying? But no, but I mean, when we did the new album, we had a blast. I mean, as always, went in the studio, no songs. 10 days later, we had 23 tunes.
You and Craig just knocked it out.
Yeah, and then, you know, I mean, like, so, you know, you start off with the riffs, doing heavy stuff, like something like New Religion. I was, you know, listening to A Whole Lot of Love on the way down to the studio. It was on Classic Rock. I was just listening to the radio, listening to A Whole Lot of Love, and I go, dude, you know, it'd be cool, man, if we just get a riff. It's just a riff, and then going into the chorus. That's all that song is. It's a verse and a chorus. And then, yeah, I mean, if you were to take out the middle bit, you know, in the guitar solo, you know, where Bonzo's doing all the drum stuff and everything like that, and all the sound effects and everything like that, I go, next thing you know, we get down to the studio, I go, it'll be cool, man. I'm on the bass with all the distortion on it. Then I do, you know what, just a riff. It's just got to be a riff. And then we'll put it on the verse. And they go, all right, well, yeah, there you go. There's New Religion. All right, next song. Let's say, you know, let's jam on the piano now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, you could never run out of you could never get writer's block. All you got to do is just listen to great bands, you know, all the artists that you love, and then go, man, it'd be cool if we had something like that. You know what I mean? I mean, not that you got to rip it off, but, you know, you are what you eat. You know what I mean? I mean, dude, if we go, you know, we're going out yesterday, you know, you take a dump in the toilet, and I go, so you ate all the corn last night, you bastard.
And you're not supposed to dump in the toilet.
Yeah. Well, not on the bus. Yeah, well, that's rule number one, baby.
Hey, Zach, one of my favorite songs is the Blood is Thicker Than Water track. I really love that track, and I know how you feel about family and friends and all that. Talk a little bit about that track. Where, you know, who?
Well, I mean, that's what Black Label's all about. SDMF, strength, determination, merciless forever, man. Good Lord. So, you know, I mean, and, you know, you always said, you know, you can have all the money in the world. You ain't got family, if you ain't got anybody to share it with, what's the point in having it? You know what I mean? It's a lonely existence, man. But, no, you know, I mean, the whole thing with Blood is Thicker Than Water, I mean, it's the same thing, you know what I mean? Hey, we all get kicked in the balls, you know what I mean? But you got to get back up. You know, unlike, I saw that Metallica thing the other day. We renamed the band the Vagina Monologues because actually the Vagina Monologues have more balls than they do. You know what I mean? My dad's an orphan and this and that, and here these guys are a bunch of multi-billionaires, and they're bitching and moaning like a bunch of bitches. I mean, it's just like, kids, am I right or wrong about this one? You know what I mean? I know what I'm talking about. It's just like, what do you got to complain about? You don't have cancer. You don't have, you don't have Lou Gehrig's disease, and you don't have any. You're not amputated. Oh, but my panties are wet. Faggots. You know?
We're big fans of the new DVD, the Doom Trooping DVD, and all the chapters out in Europe, man. I really dig that that footage.
Well, that's our family's just getting bigger and bigger, man. So yeah, I've seen the Paris chapter, and then and then also the London chapter. They're all beautiful people, man. Good people, man. So it's just like it's just one gigantic It's just one gigantic family celebration gone wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that's Black Label though.
But
I wouldn't expect anything less. You know what I mean?
Keep kicking out those DVDs, man. I'm as a fan. I mean, I love that stuff. I love to come home, crank that really loud, and just check you out, jam, and listen to those tunes, man. It's all great.
Well, that's what it's all about, man. I think one of the best parts, aside of hanging out, seeing the other chapters with Paris and London and everything, is the footage with the little guy with Hendrix. Yeah, working out with the little guy in his diapers. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
And throwing on the monitors out there and all these crazy maniacs.
Yeah, no, that was pretty good. Well, yeah, that was not pretty good. It was pretty gay, is what it was. But
We've also been spinning your latest video. At least that's the one I have. Is the Concrete Jungle video. I like the animation, the artist.
One of the best videos I've ever done because I didn't even have to be there for it. So you know what I mean? So
that last part of the video where you come out and you shake.
That's the only thing I had to do.
I thought I was gonna ask you if you really had to shoot that for the video, or someone just pulled it from something else.
No, they actually shot it, and that was the only thing I had to do. And I go, and they go, all right, jackass, you're done. Now get out of here. And I go, cool, back to the Irish pub. You know what I mean? So.
Let's talk about a couple of other things, Zach. First of all, I think a lot of people are anticipating your work on the new Ozzy record.
Yeah.
It's no secret that you weren't a big fan of some of the stuff that he was working with Dave Grohl and writing some other people were writing other stuff for him that you didn't it didn't really fit. Yeah.
And where's the Offspring now? So my whole thing was I was just because I have passion for it. I don't kind of like my wife and I don't like my kids. I love them. So I mean with Ozzy, I worship the ground he walks on, and I love Sabbath. We love Randy Rhoads. I mean look, Randy's up there right now and Ozzy and everything like that. So so the bottom line is this: it's like I don't breathe it, I bleed it. So I was just upset about just like going, well, we did No More Tears. You know what I mean? It's just like you got Randy Rhoads, and you're gonna get a studio guitar player to come in and play for Randy Rhoads. It's like, you got the guy, you got him. You know what I mean? It's Randy Rhoads, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? So it's just like,
you got you too, man. You were always there.
Well, yeah, well, because I learned from Randy. So but I mean, but the thing is this: it's just like that's the only reason why, because I care. You know what I mean? I'm not there for the paycheck, man. So it's just like us doing a new record and everything like that. I just you do it for all the right reasons. Because you love the music and you love everything about it. You know what I mean?
Is the record done?
No, the boss is still singing on some of the other tunes. We did like 20 tunes, but I'm really proud of him because he's singing his balls off and everything like that. So, I mean, he's the greatest. Without Ozzy, we wouldn't be sitting here talking right now. So, none of this would be happening without him. So that's the way it goes.